I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've decided that I won't be retiring from SI. No reaction at all?
We all knew you weren't actually going to retire, Gary.
What? But
you announced like 3 seasons of Awoken, and it's taking you another year to film the 2nd season.
Anyway, it doesn't matter. The point is, we need new creators. What the?
Hey, how's it going? Do not use a cannonball launcher out there, by the way. It is very deadly. But anyway, my name's Twib, and I can make you guys shorts.
That sounds pretty cool.
Apple?
Hello everyone and welcome. Today we're excited to share a brand new Directly Insulting. If you're joining us for the first time, Directly Insulting is our yearly showcase, a look ahead at the projects we're developing and the future of the channel. While we'll be revealing some exciting things today, please remember, not everything shown here is guaranteed to release this year. Every project takes time, care, and a lot of work behind the scenes. This update focuses on 3 big areas: Spider-Man, our original content, and what comes next as we move towards December 31st, 2027. The day I officially step down from Slightly Insulting. As we begin closing my chapter on Slightly Insulting, we've been thinking a lot about legacy. What do we leave behind? What do we want this channel to stand for? And that's brought us back to one of our earliest goals: immersing you in worlds and characters both familiar and brand new, while taking creative risks once again. For a long time, adaptations helped us grow. They're reliable, and Spider-Man especially has become a huge part of the channel. But Spider-Man isn't ours. It never will be. And neither are any of our other adaptations. Our vision is to create experiences you simply can't find anywhere else. So beginning now, we're gradually shifting priority away from most adaptation teams. Spider-Man will stay, and he isn't going anywhere, but adaptations like Ninjago will slowly wrap up. We're not stopping adaptations entirely. In fact, there's a few major ones later in this video. But moving forward, they won't be our main focus unless plans change after my retirement. We know some of you may be disappointed, and that's okay, but we hope you'll stay with us and see what we're building, because the future of our original content is something we're truly excited to share. And with that, let's get started with Directly Insulting 2026.
Well, but this is a good story.
I fail to see the relevance of it.
Fine.
I'd like to ask the two of you about your youth. Eric, you said you were 12 when your family adopted Woody? How great of an impact do you think this had on you as a child?
Well, I won't lie. I didn't exactly have the best upbringing, even before Woody came into the picture. Mom and Dad weren't bad parents or anything like that. In fact, they were the opposite. They worked so hard, every day, to try and provide for us. But it wasn't easy. They weren't in a good enough financial position to even consider fostering a kid. But Mom and Dad had hearts of gold. They couldn't say no when they saw Woody's situation.
And what was your situation at the time, Woody?
I was fine.
What is there to keep me here?
Yellow here, and I've been hit with an extreme case of depression, mostly from everyone thinking we're Among Us characters. We're not! We're our own people! But you know what cures depression? SI Plus, your home for, I don't know, early access to stuff and behind the scenes content, and whoa, you get to support the channel? That is rad, yo! You know, I've actually had something called radio. Apparently it was this yogurt that would be able to purify with radiation sickness. I've tried some, but I had a huge stomachache afterwards. I kept throwing up everywhere. With SI Plus, you also help fund the channel. But if you want to fund specific projects, you also can. By going to the Slightly Insulting Gumroad, you can help support and fund Rotten Rise and Spider-Man Friend or Foe with a special mention in the credits for doing so. You can also directly support Awoken by buying models from Gary on Ko-fi, or Coffee, or Ko-fi? Ko-fi? I never know anymore. So what are you waiting for? Go check out all these ways to help support these creators, and hope Spray doesn't retire and we get spaced out too! Please, I'm sorry, I have to hit the feed, please God!
Hammerhead's out of control. This entire gang war is out of control.
That's the thing. I don't think it was Hammerhead. Silvermane was found deep in his territory. There was a witness who said it was one guy.
Why would humans create such an ugly statue? I mean, look at that thing. It's vile.
Yeah, it is pretty ugly.
Absolutely vile and gross.
One of the ugliest things I've ever seen.
If it's a statue, whoever made it deserved to die.
Agreed.
Hey, you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Do you like comics, or superheroes, or maybe even just long-winded ramblings of a madman? Well, look no further than Slightly Comics. Slightly Comics is a place where we talk about the latest and greatest in maybe not quite as greatest comics that are out there, and even talk about some classic comics too. We talk about everything from Marvel to DC, even a little bit of Image, some stuff maybe you've heard of before, and maybe some stuff you haven't heard of before. Wondering what DC compact comic you should get? Well, we've got you covered there. Or you're trying to find the greatest Spider-Man writer of all time? We kind of have done little Spider-Man stuff in there too. Or are you looking for that underrated gem as your next comic read? Well, we've got a little bit of that as well, so feel free to check out Slightly Comics. Please check it out.
A lot of people have asked what happens to SI when Ray retires, and now we have an answer. I'm going to own 100% of SI when he leaves. Before Ray retires, we want to take on more creators. SI was never meant to be for one person or studio. It's supposed to be a group of like-minded creators. That's how SI began, and we want to go back to our roots. So, we're taking on creators. An SI creator is not a partnership with another channel or studio. We're not looking for people to just upload content to SI. We want people who want to become a part of Slightly Insulting. We're looking for creators who are fully self-sufficient when it comes to making content. Slightly Insulting isn't a studio. Yes, we're here to support each other, but SI is a group of individual creators who make their own content and have full control over everything they make. All we do is give creators a platform they can upload to. We handle all of the channel management side of things so you can focus on making content. If you're a creator and you want to become a part of SI, you can fill in this form to apply. The link will be in the description.
Oh my goodness, it's me, the Blueberry. Hi, how's it going? My name is TwibMC, or Twib for short, and I make these little things called Twib Shorts. Now you might be wondering, what the f*** is that? What is that, like clothes? To that I say no, they are not clothing. They are these highly tasteful, 100% family-friendly YouTube shorts. Okay, they're highly tasteful. Also, you will probably notice a couple of them kind of just don't seem to have a whole lot of context to them. Like, they're just kind of like this setup to something that looks like a big story or something, but you have no idea what the f*** is going on. If you've encountered any of those, just know it's completely normal. Okay, you are watching Twib Shorts. It's where you have no idea what the f*** is going on. All right, now I know your attention span is going, so listen to me closely. These comedy-focused, experimental-ass shorts are gonna continue all throughout 2026. All right, so you're stuck with them, no escaping them. And then what's worse is eventually I'm gonna do a short film featuring some of the characters from those shorts sometime this year. I don't even know if I want to call it a short film. It's just gonna be a long form video format version of these shorts. Something that tells a story, which might shock you, but let me cook. All right, that's everything. I just want to say thanks for watching the stuff that I make. Thanks for being very kind to me and welcoming to me in the community. And I'll see you on the other side. Bye-bye!
Hi, kids. Would you mind if I sit down with you? After all this time, I think I might have cracked the code to getting regular humans like you two superhuman abilities. 3, 2, 1. Now! Almost there. Just hold on. You're floating. Both of you. That means I did it. I did it! These kids are the perfect specimens. I will create an army of soldiers that will follow your every command.
We have to do something. We will.
This isn't over, Jake and Mitzi!
So, we're superheroes now, huh? Sounds pretty damn cool, doesn't it?
I'm the most impressive specimen on this goddamn planet, and you threw it all away!
If we give up, he wins. Do you really want to be responsible for putting this whole city in danger?
I'm gonna make this hurt!
This is Act 2 of the Awoken universe, which I announced last year. But here it is again for people who may have missed it. First, I want to talk about Revel in Red. Revel in Red is a mini-series that's currently in development. It follows a new protagonist named Matthias Murphy, who has made some small appearances in Awoken Season 1 and Skyburner. He is Miles Murphy's younger brother and General Murphy's son. We follow Matthias and House Murphy as they go into civil war. Revel in Red will give you a lot more lore and world building into Martians and House Murphy, so if you enjoyed Ad Gloriam, if you love Miles Murphy and Martians, then Revel in Red is for you. A script of the full miniseries does exist. I wrote it last year, but I'll be doing a full rewrite before we even think about moving into pre-production. On that note, the Murphy prequel is also in development. I'll be focusing on writing that very soon. As for the Skyburner sequel, which I'm sure people are curious about, it will most likely be moved into Act 3 of the universe, and I'll replace it with something else or a few more something else's. It is just in no way a priority right now, which I know people don't want to hear, but you'll understand why. You'll understand. Give it time. And that's all from me. For now. I'll be back.
As you saw in the start, we are making a Venom short film in between Spider-Man Fear No Evil and Web of Shadows. The Venom film will directly connect into Web of Shadows, setting the stage for what comes next. I can also say the main villain of the Venom short film will be the Sin Eater. And alongside that, we're also developing a sequel to Shattered Dimensions, introducing Spider-Man Shattered Sins. In this story, Peter Parker, Kraven the Hunter, and Ben Reilly join forces to stop King Parker, as he attempts to open a portal back to his original dimension. This story takes inspiration from the controversial storyline Spider-Man Sins Past. The consequences of this mission will be catastrophic, and it will serve as a bit of a soft reboot for the Spider-Man universe as a whole. Speaking of Ben Reilly, we're excited to announce that Christopher Z will be joining the cast of Web of Shadows as Ben Reilly, the Scarlet Spider. Ben Reilly will be central to the story ahead, because Peter Parker is going to need all the help he can get to confront his most powerful enemy yet, Venom. Work on the season is moving along well. In fact, the first draft of the script is officially complete. The story picks up around 6 months after Fear No Evil. Eddie has already gotten the symbiote, just as we saw in the post-credit scene. But there's a reason he hasn't gone after Spider-Man yet. A reason we'll explore in the Venom film and in Web of Shadows. With one more day confirmed to be the final season, Web of Shadows will become the definitive conclusion to the symbiote saga. Meanwhile, Season 7, one untitled short film, and Spider-Man One More Day will stand as its own saga. The season will feature 5 episodes just like previous years, but this time the stakes are higher than ever. And the finale of Web of Shadows takes inspiration from the intensity of Invincible's Conquest episode. Brutal, emotional, and filled with moments you won't expect. Web of Shadows brings the symbiote saga to an end and sets the stage for the final chapter of Peter Parker's story and my final chapter with Spider-Man.
Hello everyone, it is I, not Ryan, the guy who made Captain America Stolen Valor and Frogman. While my history on this channel can be summed up to around 15 minutes, my plans definitely don't end there. My next project is pretty big, and while it isn't in the theme of originality that everyone's going for, I have a feeling it's going to make you feel. The idea of an invincible mission has always been something I found both scary and intriguing. He's not like Spider-Man or Batman, his story is a lot more linear. This show's style will be in the same vein as Slightly Insulting's The Walking Dead adaptation, as it will take inspiration from both the original source material and their TV show adaptations to make something unique. I know that wasn't a lot, but that's pretty much it for me. So, thanks, and see you next year.
I hate that drum's discordant sound, parading round and round and round. To thoughtless youth it pleasure yields and lures from cities and from fields, to sell their liberty for charms of tawdry lace and glittering arms. And when ambition's voice commands to march and fight and fall in foreign lands, I hate that drum's discordant sound, parading round and round and round. To me it talks of ravaged plains and burning towns and ruined swains, and mangled limbs and dying groans, and widows' tears and orphans' moans, and all that misery's hand bestows to fill the catalogue of human woes.
Now let's take a look at what's ahead for the Crafting Dead universe and our largest storyline yet, the Canopy Conspiracy. This arc will unfold across several connected projects. And to clear confusion going forward, the Canopy Conspiracy is becoming its own sub-universe, similar to how Spider-Man universe is a sub-universe of the Marvel Minecraft universe. I've said universe way too many times, and I'm gonna keep saying it. This sub-universe is called the Rotten Universe. The Rotten Universe will contain Ron Rise, 7 Days, The Priest, Family, See You Tomorrow, and the following projects tied into the Canopy Conspiracy storyline. This is still the Crafting Dead universe, and everything is still canon. This is just a label to make it easier for viewing purposes on SI. We encourage our partners on other channels in the Crafting Dead universe to explore doing the same. Also important, while the Rotten Universe will have a shared storyline, all projects will be independent to each other, meaning you can watch each project on their own and enjoy them. First, Outset. This story follows Denton as he struggles to survive in Upper Oregon and comes face to face with a ruthless group known as the Redwood Collision. Then, 7 Days Conspiracy. Presented as found footage, this short film explores the week leading up to Operation Cobalt, the final stand of society. You'll uncover the truth behind the skulk, where it came from, and how it was hidden, and the desperate measures taken to contain it. Next is Death and Decay, a miniseries set 5 years after the outbreak. Devin Graves travels deep into the swamps of Florida in search of her brother, Roman, only to discover that the zombies are evolving, and that a mysterious family may be tied to Canopy Global's research. Following that, we have Rotten Rise. Set 7 years into the outbreak, this series follows Donnie Ramirez and his stepson Riley as they journey through the American East Coast and South. Along the way, they encounter new variants, new communities, and new purpose for survival. And finally, one last project. After these stories, there will be a concluding chapter, likely a film, bringing the Canopy Conspiracy storyline to a close, and marking the end of my journey with the Crafting Dead universe after 11 years in 2027. Its code name is Rotten Rise Memento Mori. The Rotten universe will come together in a big way to defeat the Redwood Collision. More details will be shared in the future. Please look forward to it. Oh, and one more thing.
I don't know how much longer I can handle this. Our camp is running low on supplies, and our scouting missions aren't providing enough results. I'm worried. Not so much about Will and Joe. They seem to be keeping their cool throughout this madness. I try and pretend to be cool about it as well, but I don't know if they could see my poker face or not. But the one I'm most worried about is Donnie. He's been acting different. He's taking this whole thing pretty harsh. He's been plagued with nightmares these last 3 weeks, and I think he's reaching the beginning stages of malnourishment. I hope we can find something soon, whether it be food, or water, or whatever. I'm scared, hungry, and confused.
Home sweet home.
This ain't much of a home.
So you're saying that there's dead people trying to eat us?
How is that even possible?
And there's no room in hell. The dead will walk on earth.
Call yourselves stalkers. Why?
We stalk land for bread.
So you're really hunters?
No, we just kill.
What's your prey?
You.
I'll never be alone.
"2026 will be the year we celebrate 10-year anniversary of the first show on SI, Rod and Rise. And we're making a remake of Season 1 called Rod and Rise Genesis. All the original lines, characters, actors, and story will stay the same. We're just improving visuals, sets, and replacing Donnie's original voice actor with Space Wiz to make for a smoother transition with the Revival series. And while the Revival series does include references to Season 1 and 2, all references will be explained, and the Revival will be a standalone series. As a matter of fact, you can consider this a whole new series. Think of it like God of War Greek and the God of War Norse series. Still the same universe, same main character, but you do not need one series to enjoy the other.
Awoken Season 2 is officially in production. The script is done, the skin designs are done, the sets almost kind of not really done. Modeling, which I'm doing myself this season, also not really done, but kind of done. Voice acting, we're getting there. We're doing live directing, and it's taking it's taking time. It's in production, okay? Things are happening, and I can't show you much, but I can show you the Season 2 poster and the main cast and the supporting cast. So what is Season 2 even about? When the Awoken crew crash lands on an alien planet, some are ready to accept never going home, while others will risk everything to find a way back. And that's it. That's all you get to know. I actually have a lot of screenshots and sneak peeks and such planned for the next few months, so be on the lookout for all of that. But right now, the most important thing for you to know is that we're in production. It's actually happening. It's just a really slow process, and I'm locked in. I'm very locked in, and I'm gonna be very locked in for the next few months, so that's why you haven't heard much from me pretty much ever since Skyburner. I know you guys have already waited over a year for Season 2, and I'm just asking for you to be patient for a little longer. I promise this is worth the wait. Season 2 will be over double the length of Season 1. Or another way to look at it, the screen time for Season 2 will be longer than everything I've made in the Awoken universe so far, combined. There's a lot of content in Season 2. A lot happens. We get to see old faces, we get to meet new ones, and you'll get answers to some of your questions, and of course death. Death, lots of glorious death. If you want to support Awoken, I do have a Ko-Fi where I've been selling all kinds of models and HD skin assets, some of which are from Awoken. The whole point of my Ko-Fi is to help fund Awoken, because SI doesn't make enough from YouTube to pay for voice acting and assets that we need. So if you want to help, this is the best way to do just that. Keep an eye out over the next few months for updates, teasers and trailers. I hope you're as excited as I am to see your favorite characters return. And let me just say one more time, Season 2 is worth the wait. I have never been so excited and passionate about something I've made before, and that's coming from the person that made Awoken Season 1, and I was crazy over Season 1. And I don't know, whatever motivation and passion I had back then, I think it's quadrupled since then. Maybe I'm going crazy because I've been looking at this script for so long, but I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait. I can't wait to show you. And I can't wait. That's it. I will see you in, hopefully, the near future. Ad gloriam.
We are coming. We are getting closer. We have control. A new era is upon us. Our world is crumbled without him. He didn't even say goodbye. He left us in the darkness, but we will find our way back to the light. He promised you so much. They all did. They promised you comedy. They promised tales to astonish. They promised you the return of what you want the most. And all of it is a lie. Put your faith in me. I am your savior. I am your priest.